further to our previous conversation with regards to... Shut up, obviously. With regards to IDEA and all the kind of manufacturing sort of timescales. Another thing that affects things that people maybe don't understand is with IDEA and Rai Sport, and I think Graf do it as well. It's kind of European thing. Very Italian thing, but it's kind of European as well. They actually manufacturers or the whole country closes for a month, and it's August. Our supplier then, taking lead from their manufacturers, have closed as well. So, you know, you've got advance notice of holiday closure. They are closed Monday the 18th. We'll be back open Tuesday 26th. So that means that for all of next week and the early portion of the week after that, I can't process any figure skate orders. So anything that comes in over this weekend, next weekend, won't be pushed out till the following week beginning the 26th at the earliest. Bearing in mind they have now been closed for 10 days, so they'll arrive back into a field of orders to be processed, and it will just depend on where we land on that queue. So that could be 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before we get through all of any of our figure skate orders over the next couple of weeks. I don't think customers particularly realise. I think they want us to be like Marks and Spencer's, where you walk in and there's a pint of milk and you just lift it and you go, I'm having a milk, that's it, I'm done. I've done my shopping. Sports don't work like that. We just don't work like that.
That's where we understand that the customers expect things, but you've got to understand that you can't expect everything to be in stock exactly when you want it or when you need it. There is times you're going to have to wait. It's as simple as that. The bigger stores even have this issue as well, not just us. A lot of the bigger stores are having to wait for their orders too.
And it's worth mentioning that with regards to the IDEA Rai Sport situation, we all use the same supplier. We're all in the same boat. And I don't think there's very many larger retailers will choose to keep flies and pianos on their shelf. You might be lucky and have the odd size lying there purely because they've specially ordered some and somebody's pulled out. They'll probably have them in their shelf because of that. But you're like a needle in a haystack if you're looking for something and you're looking for something yesterday. There's just wait times now, and there's no way of getting around it. I believe it's in other industries, so it can't be brand new to customers. Do you know, I was talking about this the other day in work. I was talking to a colleague and we were talking about everybody's attitude since I know we've touched on this before, but it's like people forgot how to be people. They forgot how to speak to people. They forgot how to communicate, and they've got absolutely no patience left anymore. Lock people up for 6 months and they lose all manners.
I had no patience at the best of times, but
you still don't.
Exactly. Having to live with you, so does that tell you?
And we've got the second generations of Stephen coming up with no patience and no ability to deal with change.
I definitely think it's something that I've been undiagnosed with, if I'm honest.
Yep.
But then again, I suppose everybody jumps in that bandwagon, and I don't mean to sound as if I'm trying to jump on a bandwagon, but there's certain things I deal well with and there's other things I don't deal well with. And
I can 100% testify to that. Both Sam and Stephen do not deal well with change. And obviously Sammy's finishes today's his last day of his out of school care. He's had a certain routine. Every time I go to speak to his camera, something goes off and there's a car alarm.
Keep talking, I'll stop it.
So obviously his out of school care is stopping today. This is his last day, so he's been a wee bit of the last couple of days. He's just pushing his luck and kind of thinking about it. That's because his routine is due to change again. He'll be worrying about going back to school. He'll be worrying about the change, and he's just kind of acting out. So it was a wee bit of what we would call in Scotland as a wido last night. A little bit cheeky.
Don't worry, I'll get my magical editing skills out.
Well, he thought he was bigger than he was. Put it that way. Yeah. Anyway, gotta go. Got lots to do. Say bye-bye, Stephen.
So it is now 9 minutes past 5. It's been a mental busy day. Again, every time I went to sit to do some of the glove repair, someone came in, and it wasn't that they were annoying me in any way, shape or form. It's just I would have liked to have been able to sit and get this done there and then, instead of having to do a job, then stop, then do something else. We've had multiple sharpenings in today, multiple figure skate sharpenings in also. When I say multiple sharpenings, it's hockey boots usually. a lot of them in, a lot of recreational skaters come in today to get their stuff done. I have had a heat mould as well for a customer. I've got more or less all of the palm sewn in, just the bottom part that I need to finish off just here. A couple of extra beads of stitching that had to be put in, but it's been glued into place and it has been sewn into place. We have got a couple of things that we're going to show you guys that we've got for the store. Pamela was originally going to do a video on the unboxing of the figure skate order, but unfortunately it was too busy. The people kept coming in and interrupting her, so she got nothing done. Shocker. So she's going to say that she's going to try and do that tomorrow. So that may be in the next video. And what I mean by that is I might have enough for a video just now. If I don't have enough for a video just now, it will be in this video and you'll see that in a couple of minutes. But so far I'm going to show you what Pamela has got for the store.
So
you have got cake all over your face.
Yeah, keeping it for later. In years gone by, we have always had the bowl of sweets on the desk. We've always had stuff for the kids and adults like it alongside it. So Stephen sent me a link on TikTok for something and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to buy it. So we bought for the shop. How cool is that? 200 lollipops on a carousel.
So Pam is easily amused. She's so excited and so easily amused.
Look! So let's open it and see what's going on inside of... Well, I can tell you if there are kids were here, they'd have, this is for me! Maybe might need to buy a new one for the house.
Yeah, probably. As long as there's not any watermelon flavoured ones.
There's some, but you'll really tell which ones are there. No, that's a watermelon.
But lots still to do. I'm probably going to be here for another little while. I'm going to sign off just now though, because I have to finish off this glove and I've got another couple of things that I want to try and get my head around. Obviously Pam's got her orders that she's going to show you either in this video or the next video, but I'll sign off just now. We'll see you again tomorrow. So bonus footage, it is 7 minutes past 6. Pam's been gone for a little while. She went to go and pick up the kids. I've been trying to get caught up on a couple of things, making sure that these skates are ready to go for tomorrow, finishing off the glove. I'll show you just quickly. Glove has been basically patched. There's a new patch obviously on the centre part of the glove. There was a hole appearing just here and I wanted to make sure that I gave a little bit more longevity to the glove. Although it is a lower model glove and although it is just a backup pair of gloves, I still wanted to make sure that the glove was done to a high standard, so that has been glued and sewn in place. Off camera, what I've also done is, as you can see, there is a stick-in device. We now have a blade attached to the shaft. So what I've done here is I've taped around the cracked, broken area. I actually have a vice grip holding it in place. So it's holding it in place, making sure that the shaft is in the right way. It is being taped up. The carbon fibre sock has been put into the shaft. Not only has the carbon fibre sock been put into the shaft, the resin has now been put into the shaft. Now this is obviously my first attempt at doing anything like this, so we'll see how it goes. It may go horribly wrong and it might go quite well. So what I ended up having to use was I used the 2-part epoxy, which is up here, which is the one that I used for the skates. And I also used the 5-minute rapid set and I mixed the both of them together. The reason why I mixed the both of them together, I did a finishing coat on the Twitch off camera. So that was 3 coats of resin that it got over the blade. And the 3rd coat that I did, I used the Gorilla Glue stuff and mixed it with the other epoxy, and it came back in a really strong finish. It was really shiny, really not tacky in any way, shape or form. So what I've decided to do was I was going to give this a try. Now this is going to have to sit and wait. This is going to have to probably have 24 hours of sitting in here. So when I go home tonight, I'll leave it, obviously. And then when I come back in tomorrow, I'll have a look at it and I may have to move it to somewhere else in the store, and I may have to try and see if I can keep it up out of the road. If it means that I've got to put it onto one of the doors in the store, then that's fine. I'll put it on one of the doors if I have to use a vise. If I don't have to use a vise tomorrow, then that's fine. I'll just leave it in the vise. This is going to be left like this hopefully for the next couple of days, and then we'll check up on it in a couple of days as well to see if it's worked or if it's not worked. If it has worked, happy days, but we're now in the right direction for fixing sticks, readhering blades onto shafts and fixing shafts as well. This one is obviously going to be a good litmus test to see how it actually has went. So again, so far so good. I don't want to count my chickens before they're hatched, but at the same point, now managed to get that done. It's now done and out of the road. It has put a massive amount of weight on the stick, just obviously because there's a vise on it that's holding it in place. It's been taped into position, and obviously the extra carbon and resin. Now, I may have went over the score with the resin because I wasn't 100% sure how much I was going to need. So I made sure I have these bowls. So as you can see, this is the size of my hand, and that is the bowl. The bowl is just a standard bowl, I would imagine. I don't really know what the measurements are, but I used more or less, I filled probably about 2mm, 3mm deep in the bowl with the first part, and then filled over the top of that with the hardener, and then put the other epoxy in, mixed it all in, and then poured it into the top of the stick. So we'll see how that goes. Again, this could go totally wrong. Again, I need to possibly refine the process. At the same point, I can only go on what I've seen before, and that was a long time ago. So technology has probably changed quite a lot since the last time I actually watched a video on how to do this. Trial and error, it's just to see how it goes. The other thing that we have, apologies, the lights are still off. There we go, the lights are back on. So we still have a full box of figure skates and stuff that has to be gone through. Pamela has said that she will go through that tomorrow when she's back in the store.
Well, everybody, eventually I came in early. Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning. It is the 16th of August. It is 12:27. I'm going to very quickly unbox this box. I can see there's already customers outside, but they're going to have to wait because we've been waiting to do this since yesterday. So I had ordered 3 of the colours in the Idea Eco Fur. So you now have black and white like you did before, and now you have baby pink, but it looks like they've only gave me the black, and they're really soft, really nice. I'm waiting on a pair of white, which is supposed to be going out for customer order, the baby pink, to have a look at them and obviously put them up on the rack. So I only have black, so I'm going to have to email that customer, let her know I only have black, and see if she wants to take the black or wait for the white. Idea has obviously been closed for the month of August, so my guesstimate is that they will be waiting on a delivery coming in. We had run out of e-guards, so I got a small selection of mediums and a small selection of large. So in the large, we have purple, royal and black. Used to be that only black came in large, but now they are making other colours, which is good. In this medium, which is what fits most people's blades. We don't sell a lot of smalls, to be honest. We have purple, black and baby pink. So there you go. So we'll get them up on the rack. That's stock. We've got overtures in a 225, chorus in the 255. Most of this is all customer orders, so I'm just going to pile it up on the rack that you're actually sitting on. And that is the Galaxy blades to go with the chorus boots. So you'll be wobbling about because you're on the shelf. And we sent a graph boleros in a 27 for a customer. We should have 2 graph boleros. What else have we got? Overture in a 240. I had also ordered some of the Maxi blade buddies. So we've got Ducky. Whack whack. Or what are these ones? Cubby. And Seahorsey. So we've got 3 of those. So that's for stock as well, so they can go up on the wall. Got Antares 260, 255, which is for a customer. Trying both sizes. Whatever size she doesn't take, will end up the other side of the room for stock. And we have Overture 255 and an Overture 50. And that is the box emptied at last. One small box to go will be empty. I anticipate that today should hopefully be a bit busy. Got a few customers coming in to collect and hopefully make some orders. So we obviously have run out of guards in all shapes, sizes and colours. So we've got hopping guards, we've got the guard dog figure skate guards. Now these ones are tropical flavoured. These ones are berry flavoured. Smell like air fresheners. I think we'll get some of the chameleon ones in there. So we'll get these all out, get them up on the wall for our customers to come and buy, hopefully. I had ordered a few different bags, but unfortunately only one of them turned up. I had ordered 3 of the new bags to have a look at them, but I only got 1. So they must be still short on the kind of new stock coming in. Which is a little bit of a concern because I do have a product list, stock list, order list that I have been starting to put together for obviously when we finally get the shop decorated and restocked. So what I might do is try and get that fired over once they reopen on the 26th to see what they do have and what they don't have and what need to be ordered from Idea, so that we can move towards having a really good stock for certainly on the run up to Christmas. Last 2 pairs of skates, we have a Graf Bolero 38 and last but not least an Electromans in the 290. So I think that's most of my, well, certainly I think all the skates are there, just some of my accessories are missed. So I'm going to get this up on the rack, get the doors open, get the day started. So we'll catch you soon. So further to obviously unboxing the boxes, I thought I'd show you, this is one of the new Idea bags. I say new, the kind of concept of the bag is still the same as some of the other triangle bags, but it's the kind of new colour combinations. And obviously you've got thick straps, adjustable. You've got your back pocket here with your, you've got a kind of accessory pocket at the back. You've got this back pocket here that can take purse, phone, keys, whatever. Then you've got the main skate pocket inside, which has a little pouch here. And you've got the kind of skate pocket base at the bottom. So these are now, we've got this colour combination. We've got the black and gold, which matches the new clothing range, kind of the black and gold ones. And then there's a new kind of pinky sort of mermaidy sort of colour combination as well. But those 2 were supposed to be coming in, didn't come in because they were obviously out of stock. I just wanted to show you them. We're going to get this up on the wall as just a taster of some of the stuff that's going to come in. I don't want to stock too much because we're going to have to box it all up and move it all away when we're actually decorating, and I don't really want to be doing too much.
How's it going, guys? It's 1:36 on Saturday the 16th of August. Pamela is busy frantically working through her emails, and I've had multiple sharpenings today, a couple of heat molds, and I've got something I'm going to show you. Obviously, I was on the video yesterday, or on the last video, I think it would have been. You seen that I was doing the stick, and the not just any stick, it was the flyer stick. So there we have. The stick is now in one piece. I haven't actually taken the clamp off it yet. I'm actually scared to take the clamp off it, but I will get Pamela to take the clamp off it if she can turn around and if she knows how to do it. I may have to staff train her on how to take the clamp off, because you know that she is that another like, share, subscribe there? Yeah, I'm not even going to show that one. Right, can you take that clamp off? Do you know how to take that clamp off? Right. Oh, it's a stick. So it was 2 pieces, it's now 1 piece. Feels relatively okay so far. I suppose the proof will be in the pudding when we actually flex the thing. I'm going to refrain from flexing it at the moment. The reason being is I have to wait until a couple of days until all of the resin cures. I'm hoping that there's enough resin in there that's going to be cured enough that it'll be able to get used on the ice. Again, even if it's just good enough to get used on the ice just to slash someone, that's a win for me. The stick looks relatively straight, looks good so far. There is obviously going to be some other work that's going to have to get done on this one, and the reason why is because there was quite a strange break. I'm kind of very, very wary just in case that the resin hasn't set, but I'm thinking probably the resin has set. There is a strange break that's just in this area here, like where the tape is. I'll take that off in a little while and I'll show you it later on, but there is probably going to have to be carbon fibre sock put over that area and try and beef that area up just a little bit. probably in from where the warrior sign is into maybe about midway into the blade. That's where I'm probably looking at doing the extra kind of work on the stick. The reason being that I'll probably do some extra work on it is just for the simple reason that I want to have a little bit of rigidity in that area. It's an LX2 Pro stick, so it's classed as a low kick but not a super low kick. Maybe a kind of slightly more hybrid kick. The kick point will obviously change because of where the repair has been done. That's if it lasts, but we're going to see how it goes in the next couple of days, let it set, and then we'll come back to it. So that's all I've really done today, is do sharpenings. Have a quick look at this as well. We don't really have much else on at the moment. I'm going to try and see if I can get my computer to start up, and then we'll have a look and see what other stuff that can get done today. I actually need to try and make an order for some supplies. I need some discs, and I need some diamonds, and I need some rivets, obviously, so I can continue to do what I do best, and that is sharpen skates and fix skates.
Simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby, one by one. Just different kinds. We'll try to take it one by one, baby, one by one. Too many problems, I'm already lost, yeah. My baby, I do. I miss you too many nights. I miss your colorful lights. I think I love you too much. I miss your blueberry eyes. Fine. I play the memories over. Just tell me, mama, I'm trying to keep it in sober. Oh, simple minds. I guess we'll take it one by one, baby, one by one. Just different kinds. We'll try to take it one by one, baby, one by one.
Right, so it is 5:24, and that is us for today. I reckon it's been a very consistent day. It's been kind of one in, one out when it comes to sharpenings and heat molds and stuff like that, and figure skates. There was obviously a couple of figure skate collections today. We've seen one figure skate mount, which you would have seen in time lapse. That's really more or less all it's been in today, is just collections and mounts. So there's not really been that much custom work getting done today. Again, Pamela went through all of the order that was sitting in the box and had a wee word with you guys yesterday about how it can take so long to get some skates in and some orders, obviously because of their production times, stuff like that. Now, going forward, we are hoping that the content is going to get slightly better. We are in the process of a lot going on behind the scenes. We are obviously moving house. By the time you see this, it will be very close to our move out date, which is the
22nd of September.
As it moved back another day, you keep telling me it was the 28th and the 23rd, and now it's the 22nd. See what I mean? This whole aspect of Pamela tells me nothing.
It's always been the 22nd.
You told me it was the 24th. You told me it was the 28th.
No, I didn't.
And then you've told me now it's the 22nd. So she's arguing that she tells you that many things, and I'm telling you, I've started calling her Fleetwood Mac. Do you know why? Look at a wee song called Tell Me Lies. So anyway, Pamela, anything that you want to add about today?
No, I think you covered it.
Are you sure? Are you, how sure are you? Is that you enough? She's menopause mental, she's just in one of the moods today. Just smile. Right, anyway, sign off. Please.
You're doing such a good job, you can do it.
Oh my goodness. So this is where this whole aspect of Pam needs some staff training, and I'm giving us as much camera time as possible right now. Have at it.
But you do it so well, so you do it.
Oh, that's just a cop-out, isn't it? That I can't be bothered, I don't want to do it. Typical. Is that why I had to change the bins and hoover? Staff training required. Let's go, come on. Sign off.
Goodbye.
So like, share and subscribe. You'll find us on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and obviously our website www.coldbloodedsports. If you like this content, please don't be scared to like the channel and obviously share it to your friends as well. Thank you very much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Keep it cold-blooded.